Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Arsenal. Let's talk transfers. Yep, let's do that. And Fabrizio Romano has some breaking news on Benjamin Sesko. Let's start with that one. So, understand Arsenal have started moving initial concrete talks for Benjamin Sesko deal. He's always been high on recruitment team management. Mikel Arteta list with attempts to get deal done rejected by Leipzig in May 2024 and January. Now Sesko will leave Arsenal on it. So we already knew that Arsenal wanted Sesko last transfer window a year ago. In June, we were really, really trying to sign him up until he signed a new contract and we couldn't get him. So I've been hearing that Arsenal were really shocked that Sesko decided to sign a new contract. They thought they were really going to get him last year. And we also wanted him in January, according to Fabrizio Romano. But obviously, we didn't end up getting him. He ended up staying at Leipzig. But now that Leipzig are not in any European competition, he is about to leave. Now, Arsenal are at the front runners for the striker because we've been linked to him for a couple of years now, and he's now available and he fits what Arsenal want, and we've already done a lot of groundwork on him. Now, my choice was Gyökeres. That has always been my choice, not this year. Since last year, that has always been my choice. I've always said I want Gyökeres, even before he scored the 80 or whatever goal contributions this season. I've always wanted Gyökeres, but yesterday in the video said, I think Sesko is going to be Arsenal striker 60%, Gyökeres 40%. Now with everything that has gone on today, it is almost like 75% Sesko is going to be Arsenal striker, 25% is going to be Gyökeres. Now, we're going to talk about the price because there's a couple of rumors where it's a bit scary with the price that Sesko might cost us. Now, first, there's a couple. I think Sesko is a really good striker. I think Gyökeres is a really good striker. Gyökeres is more experienced. He's done it in a couple of different countries. Sesko has as well in a couple of different countries, but obviously Gyökeres is more experienced. He's played in England before. Sesko is younger. Now, for us fans, we want to win now. That is the truth. Fans want to win now. And I know that after what has happened this season, even the ones who are patient, there's a little bit of desperation there. Obviously, people seeing Tottenham winning, even Chelsea, even if it's the guys, a conference, Chelsea winning, Crystal Palace winning, Newcastle winning, Man United winning last season, Liverpool winning this season, Man City winning last season. I know there's a lot of desperation there. And Arsenal fans are like, oh my goodness, everyone else is winning. We need to win something right now. Get us Gyökeres right now. Let him score 30, 40 goals right now. And let's win this any trophy next season very, very quickly. Now, unfortunately, I don't think the club, most of the clubs think like that. Most of the clubs are thinking, hey, Gyökeres is around like 27, turning 28. If we signed him for that 65 million and then maybe he has a bad season, and then after a couple of years, does he have a selling value, whatever? Is he going to give us 5 to 6 years? The team probably thinks that. And they look at Sesko and they're like, okay, this guy is very young. If he comes to Arsenal and he starts scoring goals, he can be a striker for the next 7, 8 years, and you won't have to worry about that position again. That is probably how the club thinks. But there's two things that worry me. If Sesko joined Arsenal and did not deliver, and two, Gyökeres went to a different team, especially if he ended up in England, and let's say he ended up scoring double the number of goals Sesko does, that would be kind of painful, and it would be another hit. This one would be a huge blow on the board, on Arteta, the team. It would be a huge blow if Gyökeres, let's say, doesn't look like it'd go to Chelsea or United, but let's use, for example, if Gyökeres went to Liverpool today, Sesko went to Arsenal, and then next May we look at the goal tally. They've both played 36 games, and Gyökeres has 28 goals and Sesko has 12, for example. It would be painful. The second thing that scares me is if this is true. According to a couple of reports, Arsenal have been told by Leipzig they must pay 92.5 million to sign the 21-year-old. Now, that might not be 100%. It's probably not 100% accurate. There's different reports of different prices. But I'm just saying, if it actually happened, it actually turned out to be the case that we end up paying something crazy, 85, 90 million for him, it has to work. it just has to work. He has to come and score goals. You see the way Declan Rice, we signed him for 105 million and he ended up, Declan Rice has been a magnificent signing. No one ever talks about his price. If we signed Sesko for that kind of money, it has to work. You cannot sign a player for 80, 90 million and it doesn't work, especially when that is a desperate position for us that we've wanted for a couple of years. And the fact that there's another striker who's also available that most fans want, it has to work. And those are the two things that I'm scared about. If Gyökeres went to a different team, and especially in England, then he banged and the prize as well. And it's a lot of pressure. That is now triple the pressure on Arteta, because we've been told that he's the one that really wants Sesko. We've been told that, but preferred Gyökeres. I don't know. We'll need to hear more on that. And it's a lot of pressure on Sesko. You have to come together. It has to work. That's the desperate position for us. We cannot do the fact that the last couple of transfer windows have also not been great with the signings of Sterling and Calafiori's been good, but he's been injured most of the time. And Neto's a funny signing, couldn't even play the Carabao Cup. It hasn't been great. I don't think we can afford another poor signing anytime soon. Where we are going to make poor signings in the next 5-10 years, no problem. You're not going to have 100% hit record on your signings. I'm talking about now, this season specifically. I don't think you can afford to have a signing that doesn't work. It just can't happen. Especially if it is 92.5 million as Telefootball says. That would be scary. And on top of that, remember Gyökeres is cheaper, around 65 million. It kind of scares me. I'm not scared about Sesko, the way he's playing, or if he's going to score goals. Sesko is a good player, he's probably going to score goals. But those are the things that rise. If Gyökeres went to a different team in England, like Liverpool or something, and scored more goals in the same league, it would be a little bit scary. But it's looking 75% that we could replace Sesko. We've wanted him since last season. He's younger, the club look at things differently. We want to win now, but the club is looking at now in the future as well. We can't just sign a player and then, in the next 1 year, 30 years of age. I don't think the club looks at it like that. It has to. Oh man, I think we need that money. The transfer window is not even open yet. The transfer window is not even open yet, and I feel like we've been talking about this for the last like 5 months straight. Oh, let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Now, it's even more confusing. Let's confuse ourselves even more. Because there's also reports that Arsenal's most likely striker choice this summer is Victor Gyökeres. Arteta's wish is Benjamin Sesko. However, the board could see his signing as too expensive. Right now, Gyökeres is the favorite. Now, Goldberg did say Arsenal was going to sign Harvard. They ended up signing him. There's also another player who's now, he's still saying that Gyökeres is Arsenal's first choice, but obviously, now that Fabrizio said he's talking to Sesko, most people, if not everyone, will believe that Sesko is the choice. And also the fact that we're linking last season and, we've already done groundwork on him, it's looking very possible that it's being linked to Sesko. But according to him, there's something that can stop us, it's the money. If Sesko ends up being a lot of money, we might end up getting Gyökeres. Now, for the money, we're not sure how much money is going to cost. It could be that 90 million, it could be 80 million. But how did we move from 55 million all the way to 90 million? Like, I thought there was a release clause. How is this money going up and up and up? I know it's signed a new contract last season, but this money is just going up and up every single day. We're talking about Sesko and Gyökeres. It's crazy. But yeah, there's still other reports saying that Gyökeres is the guy that Arsenal want to sign. So we just need a break. Should we just take a break for like 2 weeks and come back and start talking about whoever we've actually signed? It's a tricky one. It's definitely one that we'll be conversating about. A lot of people wanted Gyökeres. It's going to be Sesko. A lot of people feel like the reason why we're signing Sesko is so that you can rotate with him and Harvard, and you can really rotate Gyökeres and Harvard. There's a lot of different opinions out there. just hopefully it works. Whoever we sign, it just has to work, man. It has to work. It's getting a little bit deathboy. It is getting a little bit deathboy. So let's see how it goes. Let's go to the next piece of news, and that is this. Let's talk